Hey buddy, it's Steve back playing Surviving Mars Hermit Crab Challenge. Last video we got into our final shell and we're starting to fill it out already. I only have 26 vacant resident slots available, but this is actually kind of the problem, is I've got a ton of apartments that are just filled with kids. And as much as I love the idea of it, I'm out of space in my schools-ish, and I really need these kids to be in the school spire as much as possible. I'm actually going to high prioritize the school spire and get these 5 slots filled up, because with the superior education upgrade I have, little chance to create a genius, which is going to, and I've already got 4 out of this. I'd love to get as many as I can. Also note my metals production is deteriorating very rapidly. I'm down to 4,000 metals. Oh, the problematic Moxie. Research 2.0 is available for a search. It's a complete... It's an early game event that showed up super late game for me, so don't think too much into it. Alright, so this rocket is ready to go. What do we got? Capture ice asteroids, seed veg. Oh, sounds available. Go. Low prioritize that, because we're at 0.17. Yeah, let's actually cancel that expedition, sorry. I gotta let this get to 40% first. Then I'll go ahead and do it. And then also I'll do the ancient terraform device right here. Go ahead and do that, but I want to get my global supports done because I really need the mega mall. I need the United States research to be done up, because it's an absolute necessity once you get into the capital city. If you're playing as a colony and you have the global support option, you have to get it. Checking on the food here. We only have a few people working on all these farms because we've got so many available work slots. But 47 children running around the colony, most of them in here, it feels like. Let's actually turn off this shift. I want to, like, route the kids, if I can. As many kids as I can, route them into the school spire. Just to nudge things along. We've got 2 Martian universities set up to help fill in all of this stuff. We've got our machine parts factories, our electronic factories. They're not even working 25 hours a day. They're working... half shifts. The drone assemblers, though, this guy is going full beans. Have I reactivated this stuff down here? No, I haven't. Don't know if I need to or want to. Actually turn this back on. I mean, it's good, but I don't think it's like the end-all, be-all, you know? I'm going to switch this over after this trade. I'm going to switch over to trading food, because I've got 11,000 food I'm sitting on at the moment, and I can probably make every colonist in here a glutton, and it'll be totally fine. Comfort, 63. No gaming, no drinking, no gambling. Shopping buildings weren't supplied with resources, so comfort's kind of in the pits right now. But already in this dome, I've had 85 children born since I built this thing a week ago. I'm in a massive baby boom right now, which is why, of course, I don't have the nurseries set up. By not having nurseries, essentially these kids that are growing up, they're getting, they're already having guaranteed living spaces set up for them. I don't have to worry about, oh, am I going to have to deal with homelessness because the colonists are not, like they graduate from school and it's like, well, there's no apartment space for you. By not having the nurseries in play and just having them straight in the apartment complexes, I'm kind of jumping ahead of that. I do need to get some retirement homes built up. I do see that because I see some gray hairs in here. I could put... I like this, actually. Let's do a couple retirement homes down this way. I want it facing the middle of this courtyard thing. We'll build this up. Fuel storage and an MDS laser went offline. Oddly enough, they're right next to each other. Back to the dome, because I want to see this thing get filled up. And do need to get wireless charging, too, because I do see there's a bit of a backlog on the drones here. Alright. And there is no extra skin for it. Cool. But I did fill it up very quickly. That's helpful. Switch this over. We want to make this food for polymers, I guess. Very odd. Alright, 38.98%. Much smaller trade options, but I'm going to take what I can get at this point. Alright. Let's take a look at the map now. A lot of red here. But as long as we keep pushing to increase, you know, building the... Right, this is doing a... What's this one doing? That's doing electronics for metals, if I remember correctly. Bring a Ditmar back up here. Alright, what is available to you? We have a seed veg mission, a capture meteor mission I don't want to do. Yeah, we're just going to hold position with this guy for the moment. Because with this, theoretically, I've got 5 days left. Ish. Until I get to 40% of seed veg, I can start running the missions just to get everything up to 100%. Note that water is going to be at 100% this video. That's going to give me an extra boost on research. It's just unfortunate because of how expensive global support is. I'm just in a holding pattern right now. I can't go ahead and say, oh, I need X number of these things. Capture ice asteroids, not needed. It's really not needed at this time. I'm going to build another retirement home, though. All these guys all to face the courtyard. I'm going to put something in that courtyard. Maybe like a small garden, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Just build up 3 retirement homes. This way, it's going to clear out space for residents who have gotten out of the workforce. Just to get them, just to free up space, really, for colonists that are growing up. I got 16 vacant slots here, and they're filling up fast. I like it. Alright. This is going 60... Wow. That was kind of impressive how that just burned through like that. Still only at 600 extra points on the genius colonists, though. More geniuses, better. Sanatorium is sanatorium. We're treating all the auto stuff. Unfortunately, you can't treat idiots in here. I do know if you have Below and Beyond, though, there's a ninth option that pops up for Renegades. I think that's from the... I believe that's the Jumbo Cave research. That actually gets us that. Now, I got something just popped up here. I heard the little shimmer. It's all up in here. I think all these vistas have just been... So you can see where the edge of this forest is very clearly. You've got that up here. And for you guys, where are you hiding? Where did I put them? There we go. Okay, these guys should actually be planting these things, because we should actually see a pretty good forest develop with this before too long, and I'm going to like that. Also, with all the waste rock I've got stored up, rare metals refinery is going to be a huge thing coming up for me. I'll probably just tuck them all in over here, or I think I was talking about putting them, maybe flanking these guys. Make that work a little better. Got another harvest that just started up on this guy, and 480 food available here. Don't need cover crops anymore. Let's just go.
Milestone achieved.
Yay, all sponsor goals. What was my last sponsor goal? I haven't been looking at that for ever. Oh, 50 Martian-born scientists. Cool! So I got a new rocket. That's actually really helpful for me, just to start doing trades and whatnot. But let's see. I'm trying to see here. So this will increase the soil quality by 5. Potatoes reduce it by 20. I mean, you really can't argue against... Like, wheat is just overpowered, I think. In this and the... Oh, I just lost a genius colonist. They died. Wheat is just so overpowered in the open farm. And had this game gotten additional support going into whatever the year was and they stopped supporting it, had they could just gone like another year of support, I do think we would have had probably something saying like, oh, you need to have diversified food options for your colonists or something like that. They would have put another food storage down here just for these guys, knowing that it's going to fill up mainly with this stuff. It's just to have that option available to me. All right, rockets leaving, 39.42%. So 17 times 3 is 51. I want to wait till this gets to like 39.6 before I do that next seed veg mission. I am also going to queue up the ancient terraforming device. I'm going to queue it up here because this one's going to be done in how many days? 1 day. Okay, easy enough. And then ancient terraforming device will get done 70,000. It's going to take about 3.5 days for it. I know I'm not doing heavy workload on this stuff either. What are these guys trying to train up right now? Engineers. Okay, they're trying to train scientists up. I think they're also trying to like understand that this is going to need people at some point. I know that if I turn all my job slots on, this is probably going to be like a 600-person dome very quickly. So, I need to be a little judicious in how I'm setting this stuff all up. Roxham here. Are they drones actually? Wow. Okay, Brazil, you're lucky. All the food that's being loaded on the rocket is pretty much coming straight from the field. It's essentially farm to table for these guys. I like it. Alright, I think we're comfortable now doing the seed veg. 4 souls, 4 hours. I like it. Because there's no way this is gonna stop at this rate. We're too terraformed. We're too far along to have to deal with any, I'm not mistaken, yeah, coming back with electronics. We're too far along in the terraform to get any toxic rains or any event that's going to shut down all of my forestation plants. So this is the right call to do it now. And while I'm letting the game just go for a bit, I am still trying to muddle through what the next series is going to be. I've actually thought about going back to Surviving the Aftermath, maybe picking up some DLC for that. I've kind of been inspired to go back to a post-apocalyptic game like that, or even trying Endzone, based on the Hulu series Paradise. I won't spoil it, but it is actually I kind of did by saying it's post-apocalyptic, but it's actually very well done. My wife and I are really enjoying it, and the final episode, if you're watching this on the day of release, comes out tomorrow. Comes out on Tuesday the 4th. I'm recording this on Saturday. But the mystery for it is like, oh, this is actually pretty good. And the way the storytelling for it's so far, I'm liking it. I'm very curious if it's just a limited series, if they're going to try to do a second season. RC Jeweler Concrete Plant. That's Russia's. That's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Although an RC driller would be good if I wanted to like go get a bunch of like rare metals up here or some crap. Got some toxic pools up here. Where are you at? You're right here. Send you up here. I want to clean this up. Because once I get extractor AI, I could theoretically set up mining outposts. I've got, you know, available there, there-ish. 453, 300. This is 1600. It's actually a decent site. 1500. It's a giant-ass toxic pool, by the way. And it's just outside of radius. Okay, you over here. I'm gonna clean these toxic pools up best I can. I mean, you could see that one from frickin' space. It's a bit of an issue for me. And you're just chilling out there by yourself? Get the hell back, guys. Come on, let's just make sure you're close by to do things, you know? And you are... Where? Oh, this guy must have been up on the plateau. Must have been up by the shuttles. Whoops. I shouldn't have dragged him all the way down here, but what the hell. Let's go ahead and increase you to 50. You as well. And you... Wow. Alright, sweet. We're down to 6 available drones. Let's actually just go to like 45. I'll keep this one at 50 just because of what it's covering. And then over here... I'm actually going to have this guy clear out this toxic pool real fast. Up here, they are able to hit both sites. Alright, I'm going up here, unpack a bunch. Cool beans. Get it all going now. Terraforming device. Oh, outsourcing's done. I'm actually going to hold off on outsourcing for just a minute. Because again, I want to make sure that this is the exact right point before I push it through. Probably could, okay, in hindsight I probably could / should have done the ice asteroids. It would have just pushed this to 100% that much faster. For some reason I thought I was doing terraforming device already, not of the global support. But once this peaks here in a moment, I'll switch over. I'll do the terraforming device. We'll get it from 40% to 60%. This will jump to 100. These guys are already there, no problem. Now, in the dome, look at that. We've mostly filled up our retirement homes. We've got a good mix of people here. We've got a bunch of kids here. Got a lot of graduates from this school. I like it. And this is kind of like an overflow school. It really is. But having kids going here, and note that I'm 750 means I've got 5 now. Well, 5 active, you know what I mean? Yeah, there's no luxury, there's no gaming here. This is more me banking on other stuff being done up. So let's actually make sure these things are getting equipped. I'm gonna put some art. I got this 3 art stores already down here. Let's cancel that one. I'm gonna do 2 small grocers here. Actually 4. Screw it. They're kind of close to the things, but also small art stores, helpful. Toy store. Big art store. Big electronics store. Theater. Big bar. This is just to kind of hold people over until I get the mega malls, and I should have done this realistically a while ago. Aquarium. Alright, something else just popped up. Was anything by here? It was another vista up here. This one was not here until a moment ago. So I've got 5 vistas up here on the plateau, and I can't hermit crab to them all, which sucks. Alright. Let's go ahead and pack you up. Let's put all those drones away just in case. Cool. 400 people now in my dome, which I think... Do I have... Is there a thing for 1,000 colonists? Yeah, there's 500 and 1,000 colonists. I would have to build more domes for it. And I'm very hesitant... There we go. Very hesitant to do that. Because the whole spirit of this challenge is do one dome. Have one dome taking care of all this stuff. And if I go against it, it's like, yeah, it does feel like a little bit of a betrayal if I end up building another dome to house these extra folks. Experimental's coming in. Ditmar. Note seed veg is still got 2 days on it, so probably by the time we'll be at 65% realistically by the end of this video, because we're at 2.5 days here. It just sucks, like, can't. Hopefully folks are okay now. It's like, okay, let's see what the comfort levels jump to. 67. Alright. 149 kids now born in this dome. And how many active children do we have? 60. Okay. So I have 36 here. Alright. Gotta start graduating some kids. Quick. That was a pretty big Mars quake, actually. I thought these mag field generators were supposed to stop this stuff. Oh, may trigger localized Mars quakes. Whoops. Right, you were not in the radius of a scrubber. It's showing unemployment, but I'm not really buying into that. Let's see, disabled work slots, 289, by the way. 289 disabled work slots. I could probably, if I demoed every single one of these guys, I would account for it. This is also where service bots would come into real handy. So, where's my service bots? I'm actually going to go into service bots after ATD because I want people in the factories. It means all of these structures are just going to be like, oh, easy peasy, no problems. And then I can have people working in the electronics factories all hours. I can find whichever idiot was doing this one, and can't really do much with them because the plan is terraformed. I mean, no, these... Okay, yeah, you shouldn't even be there anyway. You work there now. You work in the grocery. And I am going to actually heavy workload all these guys. I do think those guys need to be up and running. Waste rock storage full again. How much is left? Wow, 400 still? Kind of impressed. Let's actually turn you off for a minute. Just, he's there, he's fine. Just let him be. Alright. Who's getting fired? You're fired. Another seed veg project. That's perfect because I have Ditmar available for this. Oh, I got the beige disc. I don't know if you saw that right there. It's a common thing when you get into the late game of this. It's like the game is trying so hard to process everything. Let's actually do both extractor upgrades. It's going to eat through almost all my machine parts, but this is probably where a couple loads from the space elevator will help. Let's go ahead and I'll order up 2 full loads from the space elevator. This will counteract. Actually, 3 will do it. Oh, let's do 2. We've got some machine parts up here anyway, and we'll go ahead and kick this amount up to 40, please. 25 here. Yeah.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
This is going to get swarmed. We've got seeds available here. Round these numbers off. Should be okay now. 2 fuel refineries.
Elevator.
Hey, I solved my fuel problem very quickly, mind you. Let's get another fuel storage set up down here. Put it right there. And I'll take this trade offer because it's right next to me. We'll build this up, and then all this fuel that's been produced to counteract all my fuel shortages solved very fast. I like it. Oh wow, look at the Genius Colonist. Already jumped up to 1,200. Again, School Spire, if you can get it, totally worth it. Just hope these playgrounds are actually like... I hope I'm getting enough service out of these, because I've got a lot of kids, and I don't know if this is actually helping enough. Large gardens have 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Yeah, let's, yeah, just some stopgap measures here. Just until I get those mega malls located. And getting these large gardens built up, it just gives space for people to play, mainly kids. Because, let's see, provides relaxation, exercise, and playing. Cold machines. Oh god, this event this late? Abby talked to sabotage. All rivals lose funding and standing with you. That's a problem. I'm surprised Cold Machines popped up as late as it did. That's usually a relatively early one. Okay. Oh, you didn't get demoed. Alright, fuel refineries. These guys should be getting cleared out now. Alright, seed veg is done, 45%. Rocket taken off, quite loud in my ears. Thank you for that. Now let's see, yeah. Very quickly, getting a lot of playing is being resolved here. Yeah, building supply is not... Service building not supply of the resources, playing 53. That should have been a key for me, is that you do need to have the playing for the kids. Because they like playing. That's what they go for. So... Looks like this kid was at I'll follow you. This does grab the colonist, just like know what he's doing. Playground. The kid went to the playground. Honestly, that is a pretty cool playground. I've seen something similar to that then when I'm taking my oldest to. Almost reminds me of those McDonald's play sets, the ones from back in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, actually, it does. This is very similar to something that I've seen that a few times in Austin. And I think more cities have something like that. It's like, hey, here's a cool place to go play. Seed veg, SETI satellite, nope, diminishing returns. Ice asteroids not needed because we're gonna hit that in a moment. All right, yeah. So I think these rockets are just gonna be waiting for a bit. I could do some exports. Doesn't really help me all that much. I'm curious what'll hit first. This or the terraforming device? I think it's gonna be the ATD. That's gonna get it. We'll jump to 65%, and if I recall correctly, at 65%, at 60% we get a wild vegetation bloom. So here's the map right now. Whoops, wrong button. All right, a lot of red on the map, a lot of green over here and down here. But note, we got a lot of red forming on the map. Just wanted to show you that before this finishes off, and then when we zoom out, we might see some vegetation popping up.
Research complete.
Boom!
Milestone
Love it. And
achieved.
5,000 went immediately. Hopefully, that went to service bots. It did. Nice. The 5,000 research automatically went to service bots. Oh, I forgot to take the wait on that one. Oh, forgot to do the vegetation screen on that one. A little bit bluer over, a little bit greener over there. So hopefully we got some wild vegetation popping up hither and thither. I don't know if that was there previously. Cloud seeding. That's actually a helpful mission. I'll take that because that increases soil quality. Done. And the parks. Yeah, it seems like we're addressing the concerns. We now are full on people, which means births are forbidden. We've got a little bit of unemployment right now, which is not, I mean, very atypical because, yeah, we have 50 vacant work slots. And once service drones or service bots are done, I'll service bot all of these buildings. That's going to free up a lot of workspace. I can open all the stores all hours. And then that's going to put people back into factories. See, because now we're getting people like, oh yeah, we don't have enough workers. But if I have service bots, I don't have to worry about it, ever. I am curious at the medics. Like, we don't even have the hospitals fully staffed yet, which is a bit odd to me. I'm not going to get that one done this video. Just checking the time right now. We're about 28 minutes or so into this video. Multiple fuel refineries are full. That's okay. We'll get you taken care of. In fact, let's bring this RC commander back down here. I can unpack him and mainly just have these guys focusing on taking care of the fuel stuff. Because it does look like these drones are focusing on the seed collection, the food collection. Glad I just caught this out of the corner of my eye behind you. There we go. Gotta say, is that Dust Devil really gonna try to cross into the green space? Alright, open that up. Boom, perfect size. Exactly what we needed. Hopefully these drones up, they are immediately grabbing seeds. I tried. I really tried. We'll eventually get this all cleaned up. Another Vista. This one brand new just popped up. That's helpful because that's increasing the comfort of the people around the dome. The capital city has deteriorated and needs maintenance soon. Yeah, sounds about right. 10 concrete. Quick fix. Boop. Right there. Oh, problem solved. Alright. Oh, wow. Yeah, you probably need to... Rejuvenating treatment. You need a rejuvenating treatment. Where you at? I'm actually I'm gonna just grab that real quick. Improve service comfort and relaxation, allowing colonists to visit and gain comfort. That colonist that I randomly clicked on, super uncomfortable, but the hospital can hold up to 16 people each. which means I can actually send people to the hospital just to, like, oh, feel a little bit better. That colonist definitely needs it. You're a loner living in a city of 432 people, and you signed up for the wrong thing. So let's get that colonist taken care of. We'll get the service bots done next video, hopefully. Well, next video is probably going to be the end of the series, realistically. I've got the planet mostly terraformed.
Research complete.
Let's go and do that. We'll quick on both. I don't think I need to stick around, honestly, to get vegetation all the way to 200% because the planet's terraformed. I'm in a capital city. I've got a bunch of people living here, but I do want to get the mega malls. I think if I get a bunch of mega malls down, it'll take care of the colonist comforts, service bot all of them, obviously, and make folks just a little bit happier living here. Now note, 16 to 16 visitors on both. 13 to 16 here. That's going to increase, though. But the visitor will improve their comfort up to the service value. The service comfort's 114 here. The red colonists just having a real bad day. Ew. Average comfort, not the best. And we actually, how do we have a homeless colonist here? I thought I fixed this. I thought I prevented this. Okay, it could have been one of those things that came about after births are forbidden. But until we balance this out, which, again, late games, it's not going to happen. We're just going to continue to have this issue of this imbalance in the colonists. The only way I'm going to fix it is by going to another dome, which I won't do because Hermit Crab, we get one shell. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you for watching. Next video in this series will be the finale coming out on Wednesday.